a humble farmer named Jose. One day, he visits an airport to inquire about purchasing a private jet. From the moment he steps inside, he is met with judgment and prejudice. Employees and customers alike glance at him with disdain. His worn boots and simple attire cause the salesperson to assume he's in the wrong place. Surely someone who looked like him couldn't afford such an extravagant purchase. Despite the cold reception, Jose approaches the salesperson with genuine interest in the jet. But the salesperson, clearly skeptical, grows impatient. "If you're not serious about buying, I have other customers to attend to," the salesperson says brusquely. Jose is taken aback, but responds calmly, "I am serious about buying this jet." The salesperson's hostility deepens, and whispers ripple through the crowd. Customers nearby murmur, "He must be lost. There's no way he can afford this." Some even laugh openly, making Jose feel like an unwelcome spectacle. The judgment stings, but Jose is determined not to back down. As he inspects the jet, he hears someone call his name. Turning around, he sees an old friend smiling warmly. The friend, dressed casually with a slightly rounded belly, greets him with a hearty laugh. "Jose, what brings you here? Are you really looking to buy a plane?" Jose hesitates but finally admits, "Yes, I was thinking about it. But honestly, I feel out of place." His friend waves off his concerns. "Don't let these people get to you," he says. "They have no idea who you are." Although the friendly conversation brings some comfort, the mocking stares and whispers continue. Someone points a phone in Jose's direction, clearly intending to take a photo. "Probably just here for a picture," another customer sneers. The taunts grow bolder, and Jose feels the weight of their judgment. Just as he considers leaving, a voice booms across the room, calling him out. "Hey, farmer, you really think anyone's taking you seriously in those clothes? Go back to your farm." All eyes turn to Jose as laughter fills the room. Jose's heart races, but he stands tall. "I'm not here to impress anyone," he says firmly. "I'm here to buy a plane." The crowd erupts in laughter again. Someone jeers, "How long will it take you to save enough? A lifetime." Fueled by determination, Jose reaches into his pocket and pulls out a check. Holding it up, he declares, "You think I can't afford this? Here's proof." The room falls silent, shock spreading across the faces of those who had mocked him. Some avert their eyes in embarrassment, while others shift uncomfortably. Before anyone can respond, Jose takes out his phone and makes a call. "Son," he says, his voice steady, "I need you here now. I'm being mistreated." His son, a lawyer, promises to come immediately. Within an hour, the airport doors swing open, and Jose's son enters. Impeccably dressed in a sharp suit, he exudes confidence. "Dad, are you okay?" he asks, his tone serious. Jose nods, but his son is already addressing the crowd. "You'll regret treating my father this way," the lawyer announces. He begins gathering information, taking names and issuing warnings. "I'll see you all in court," he declares before escorting his father out of the building. The incident doesn't end there. Jose and his son file a lawsuit against the company, citing discrimination and humiliation. As they prepare for court, Jose reflects on the strength it took to stand his ground. His dream of buying a jet had turned into a battle for respect, but he was determined to see it through. In the aftermath of the court's decision, Jose's life took a turn he had never anticipated. The fine levied against the company was substantial, and though the money was important, it was the message it sent that mattered most to him. Jose knew the fight wasn't just about one unfair incident, but a symbol of how people like him, who didn't fit the mold of what society expected, were often treated. But now he had a chance to change that. As he made his way back to the airport, Jose felt a surge of pride that he had never experienced before. The judgmental glances from before had transformed into uncomfortable stares from the employees who had once dismissed him. He walked with his head held high, proud not just of his new jet, but of the journey he had undertaken. His dream had been realized, and it had come with a deeper understanding of who he was and how far he had come. José's decision to buy his jet from a competitor was a powerful one. It wasn't just about the plane, it was a statement. By choosing another dealership, he sent a clear message that he wouldn't tolerate being treated with disrespect. His hard-earned money deserved to be spent in a place where he felt valued, not judged. As he walked into the competitor's showroom, the atmosphere was different. People greeted him with respect, eager to help, no longer viewing him through the lens of prejudice. José felt the weight of the previous experiences lift off his shoulders. With his new jet purchased, José boarded the plane, ready to leave the past behind. As he soared through the skies, he thought about the lessons he had learned. It wasn't just about the financial transaction, it was about standing firm in his beliefs and knowing that no one had the right to define his worth. His confidence soared just as high as the plane, and with every passing cloud, he felt more at peace with himself. When José landed at home, he was met with the loving arms of his family. His wife and children, proud of the man he had become, celebrated his success. They recognized that it wasn't just the jet that mattered, it was his unyielding spirit and his ability to overcome adversity. José reflected on how much his journey had taught him about resilience, dignity, and the power of perseverance. It was easy to get lost in the judgment of others, to let the harsh words and sneers define you, but José had found strength in his dreams. He had learned to trust in himself, to chase his goals regardless of the obstacles in his way. The ridicule he faced at the airport had only fueled his determination, pushing him forward with even greater resolve. As time passed, José's story became more than just a personal victory. It became a beacon of hope for others who felt marginalized or overlooked. He often found himself sharing his experience with anyone who needed a reminder that dreams, no matter how big, were worth fighting for. He knew that his journey had inspired others to stand up for themselves, to never allow the opinions of others to limit their potential. José's story didn't end with the purchase of his jet. It became part of a larger narrative about resilience and the importance of self-worth. As he looked at his jet parked proudly on his property, he smiled, knowing that his fight for respect and equality had been about more than just one moment in time. It had become a movement, one that continued to inspire others to chase their dreams, no matter the odds. And as for the company that had treated him poorly, they too learned a valuable lesson. The sensitivity training implemented after the court's ruling brought about changes within the organization. No longer would they judge people based on their appearance or preconceived notions. They had learned that respect was earned through actions, not appearances, and that everyone deserved to be treated with dignity. José's journey had made a difference, not just in his life, but in the lives of those who would follow. His story was a reminder that no matter how humble your beginnings, no matter how others may judge you, your dreams are valid. The lessons he learned were ones that would stay with him forever, and he was determined to pass them on to his children, ensuring that the legacy of resilience, courage, and dignity would continue. So, to all who are watching, remember José's story. In a world where judgment often clouds the true worth of a person, don't let others define you. Stand firm in who you are, pursue your dreams, and never let anyone tell you that you're not worthy of success. Like José, you too can rise above the judgment and live a life that reflects your true potential. Thank you for following this incredible journey, and remember, no dream is too big if you're willing to fight for it.